I don't know what the fuck be wrong with people. And maybe it's me, you feel what I'm saying? But I don't think like a normal person. And I hate when I say like a normal person, but like I really don't think like a normal human being. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe other people don't think like a normal person, because I would never be the type of person, I don't like somebody because they talk to somebody or they speak to somebody that I don't fuck with. Like, how old are we? Like, and then let's speak about this nigga, because I'm picking up a group of men and shit and all this dumbass shit. Let me tell you something. If you gotta get so deep involved to where you pick up a pack of motherfucking tarot cards just to figure out what a nigga doing, you're weird. Because let me tell you something. That's not why I started doing tarot. Tarot didn't have anything to do with no nigga when I started doing it. You understand what I'm saying? So I was actually guided to it. But this piece of motherfucking nigga that everybody is fighting over, because I feel like it's starting to like spill off in my readings, and I'm getting like tired of whoever this person is. You feel what I'm saying? Me per se, I am single. I do not deal with anybody. I do not have sex with anybody. So I don't know. Like, I'm trying to figure out, you feel me, where this energy coming from, because whoever this person is, they are fucking very sorry. You a sorry motherfucker, like, no. But they are very sorry for what they did. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not getting like, there's 3 different scenarios that I'm picking up here as far as like what somebody did. Okay. I'm not going to really break them down, but one of the scenarios are way worse than what the fuck, like cheating and all that other stuff. Okay, because what you did to this person, you only did it to this person because you thought they was weak. You thought they didn't have nobody, and you thought they was a bitch. And you only did it, and then you did that shit with somebody else as well. You feel what I'm saying? That this person loved and shit. Y'all worked together to do that. And that person, they do know. And if they don't know, now they know. That shit was real foul. So I can understand why this person feels more. It's like it's a bunch of women that are heartbroken by these same men. And then they're mad at this one woman. But this one woman has actually been beat down by this person. And I mean physically. And I'm gonna say like this, because I'm not putting that shit out there like how people want me to, because if you so intuitive, then you would know. That's how I know people are not intuitive. They're not shit. They just want to be fucking nosy. You know, even if you recruited people to do whatever this was, that shit was dead ass wrong, and you fucking know it. That shit foul. You get what I'm saying? That shit real foul. And the only reason why you did it to that person was because you knew that person was going to walk away and wasn't going to come back. This person ain't like the rest of them dumbass bitches. And I'm sorry, y'all some dumbass bitches. It is what it is. Y'all dumb for even wanting to work or be around this person, or wanting any type of clout or fame off of this person. When you all got your own intuition, you should have worked on yourself. And then you want people to sit around all day and keep telling you some shit. Because one thing about tarot readers that people don't understand is they put their self in other people's shoes. The motherfucking reading may not even be about you, but you swear it's about you, and you be dead ass wrong. You be sitting around waiting and waiting and waiting, and this motherfucker done moved on. He actually went back to the other woman. You understand what I'm saying? And then you're mad at this other woman. Why? Why the fuck are you so pissed off when you don't even know what that other woman went through? And then a lot of y'all get pissed off when a woman moves forward and give you the nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Then gave you the nigga. Now you're still pissed off because you feel as though you were dealt the wrong hand of cards. When you were sitting here belittling the other woman, fighting with the other woman, trying to beat the other woman up, trying to fuck her kids over, trying to call CPS, trying to do all this weird ass shit. And now the woman done walked the fuck scot-free way. Like, you know what, fuck it, you could just have the bitch ass nigga. I don't got time. Because that's what a real woman gonna do. A real woman not gonna sit and fight for no nigga. And a married woman ain't gonna do that shit either. You wanna know why? Because when you're married, you wouldn't even put yourself in no predicament like that. So that's what people need to understand. A lot of these women like drama. A lot of these women be fake gangbanging and shit, thinking that shit funny and thinking that shit cute, until something really happens to some fucking body, and then you be sitting there looking dumb. You understand? Know your motherfucking worth before you start fucking with these niggas, because you don't need tarot to realize that a motherfucker just petty, annoying. They ain't gonna change. They ain't gonna do what the fuck you want them to do. So fucking stop. And that's why a lot of these women went to spell work, because they wanted control over this person, over these men so bad that they were trying to piss off another woman. You didn't do that spell work because you really wanted that man. You did that spell work because you wanted to piss off the mind frame of a woman that you knew wasn't doing it to you. But now you're stuck, and now you're fucked, because now you're with somebody who constantly thinks about the other person. Probably fucks you real good, but they're thinking about that other person. You ever had sex with somebody that was, normally you had sex with a motherfucker and it's just boring, and you be like, okay, and then you finally get into bed with this motherfucker, and this motherfucker done turned into, this motherfucker went from the Knight of Cups to the motherfucking Emperor on you in the bed. That's because he's thinking about another woman. Or, now that's not for everybody, because some of these motherfuckers know they trash, and they be like, you know what, I gotta step my game up. But majority of the time, they're probably thinking about another woman. And that's not everybody. So please do not put your big ass motherfucking Cinderella sister feet in shoes that do not belong, okay? Because that's not for everybody. But you damn sure don't need tarot to motherfucking help you understand some shit. You know when a motherfucker ain't right. You know when a motherfucker lying. You just know it. And I feel like, and see, people want you to sit around and talk about your situation. Okay, well, let me tell you. When I got with my person, I already had a friend that I was dealing with any motherfucking ways. But this person was doing what they were doing. You understand what I'm saying? They didn't want a relationship at all. And I understood that. I'm not going to force nobody in no relationship. You know, it was just a sex thing. I met this person first, though. I still got a lot of love for this person. But I just feel like some things will never change. And some things just won't. You feel me? So I had branched off because nothing was changing. Like, people think, you know, helping you and giving you money is a relationship. And, you know, to me, if I had it to give to any fucking body, I most definitely would give it. You feel what I'm saying? I've never been a selfish person, but I had to move forward, and I ended up meeting someone else. And when I met this person, I instantly fucking got pregnant. Okay, so after I got pregnant and shit, turn around, I got pregnant again. Okay, like I'm fertile as shit. Okay, but I really had a lot of love for this person. I loved both of them. You feel what I'm saying? But I knew somebody was doing some spell work. I don't give a fuck. Somebody was doing some spell work, but I didn't think it was the first person that I was talking to, the first person I met first. Okay, but come to find out, it was both of them motherfuckers. And it might not have been them per se, but it was people that they were fucking with. They was doing shit. And regardless whether they believe it or not, they'll learn soon. Now, I believe the second person, they know. But anyways, I had to move forward. You understand what I'm saying? So, I had my kids and stuff like that, and all this shit started happening. Bitches playing on my phone, doing all this. Let me tell you something. I am not that type of woman. I'm not going to play with you. I ain't going to fucking fuck with you. I'm not going to play on your phone. If I find out a motherfucker cheating on me, you got to get the fuck out. Get your shit and get the fuck out, or just leave me the fuck alone. I'm not with all of that. I'm about to come to your house, girl. I'm not, bro. Like, I'm a Virgo Libra cusp, but I'm really not with all that extra shit. If you going to cheat on me, motherfucker, then you have lost, I know you lost your fucking mind. So here go your brain, take your dumb ass over there somewhere, and don't come back here. Because the way I show people how you fucked up is, I don't come back. You will never have it like you used to have it. And even if you get it again, it'll never be the same. It'll never be no love there. The spark is gone. Because I'm going to still be thinking about how dumb you are to have cheated on all of this for somebody that wanted to compete with all of this. You understand? It's a difference. So, let me tell you something. In relationships, I ain't even smoked this damn cigarette. I'm so nonchalant to what a man is doing because I am trustworthy in my relationships. I try not to, go snooping and looking and all that weird ass shit. Even though I feel it, I be like, all right, I'm gonna just let that shit smack me in the fucking face, because I don't got time to stress. And at that time, I most definitely was pregnant. You feel what I'm saying? Both fucking times. You feel me? So I didn't let that shit get to me. Now, I knew somebody was doing some old weird shit. I knew it. You feel what I'm saying? But I couldn't prove it. And then I got a phone call from Shorty. You feel what I'm saying? And I told her that I was into tarot and shit. You feel me? And she was saying that how she wanted to get involved, or she wanted to do the shit, or whatever the case may be. And I thought it was weird, because I told her, like, you didn't want to do that shit until I said that I was into it. But I did it privately. I did my shadow work first. Okay, I never just jumped on YouTube with my shit. I never just jumped and gave people readings and shit. Like, I did a lot of fucking shadow work before I even made a YouTube channel, and it was really hard for me. So after that, Shorty started, like, it went from her telling me some shit that I will not repeat on here. I never repeated it to anybody, but she most definitely put me onto game to what the fuck was going on, but I already felt it. But for her being a woman and telling me, I respected her more, because I'm like, I really could have got hurt. You understand what I'm saying? I guess she woke up. She was waking up too. You feel what I'm saying? First of all, she's an Aquarius. Pisces Aquarius. So I told her, look, baby girl, have a good day. Because she wanted to meet up and all. We ain't doing that. And I already had my first son. You feel me? So then after that, that's when I found out I was pregnant again. I didn't even know I was pregnant with my daughter at that time. So when I found out I was pregnant with my fucking daughter, she found out about it, and she started playing on my phone. We went from having a grown woman, but you can't have a grown woman conversation with a motherfucker that's like 19, 18, like, okay? And then that's another thing that I didn't know, like the line about the ages, and it was so much shit, okay? So with that being said, I've already forgiven all of them for all of that shit. Even though, you feel me, during my pregnancy with my daughter, like, motherfuckers put me through a lot of shit. Shit happened to me, whether people want to believe it or not. No, I don't give a fuck. You could believe what you want to believe. You feel what I'm saying? But I know what the fuck I know. And motherfuckers was walking around talking about, I was a man and I wasn't really pregnant, and I didn't know who my kids' fathers was, and all of this weird ass shit. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just like, damn, yo. Like, y'all bitches are really fucking weird. Like, playing on my phone, coming to my house, busting out the windows, doing all this weird ass shit, like wanting a reaction out of a pregnant woman. Like, that wasn't bothering no fucking body. You dragged me into a bunch of fucking bullshit. So that's what shit got real. And that's what shit going to continue to stay real, because I don't think people realize who they fucking with. Leave me the fuck alone. I don't have time for the bullshit. And it made me go into helping the first person that I was dealing with, because I started to see how they was trying to kind of drag him into the shit too, without fair warning. You get what I'm saying? So when I used to do my readings, people always... That's why I try not to stick with signs, because people always, they hear Aquarius, they think you're talking about them. Bro, it could be any fucking body, bro. Stop putting your foot where it don't belong, not unless that's really you doing that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on now. You cannot be mad at the next person because they catching on to what the fuck you're doing. You dumbass bitches too. Like, y'all weird as shit. Y'all be bothering fucking people that's really not bothering you. You feel me? So a lot of people, I know they feel as though, like, damn, how the fuck, you get through whatever you got through with God. Don't think I didn't sit around and was sad over both. Like, motherfuckers want me to pick and choose and, which one do you love the most? And I don't got time for that shit, bro. I know who the fuck I love. You get what I'm saying? Because that shit wasn't nothing but lust. And you got to walk away from that lustful shit. You got to. I know I'm a beautiful ass woman. I get compliments all day in this motherfucker. Up and down this motherfucking street, on a goddamn bus, at the goddamn store. Okay? If I could go and get 100 numbers a day, I could. But I just don't. I'm not that type of woman. I'm sorry that you misjudge me. I'm sorry that you are fucking dead ass wrong. I don't know what else to tell you, but I'm just not that type of woman. Yes, I do have a fucking past, but it ain't the past that you fucking think. You're dead ass wrong. You understand? Period. So we gotta start as women, because if we stuck together more, then we belittled each other. Now it's different when you're dealing with a motherfucking bitch that's just route about it. You can't talk to no bitch like that. You just can't. You can't be woman to woman with a bitch that's not a woman yet, or that's scared to grow the fuck up. Like, I most definitely understand that. And you can't put people in the category of trying to be a woman when the fuck they didn't even have a woman to show them how to be a motherfucking woman. But my grandmother raised me. It's a difference. So I want to tell people, like, shit that don't work out for you, don't worry about that shit. It didn't work out because God didn't want that shit to work out. God saw what that motherfucker was doing to you when you didn't even see it. You sat around and you dealt with it as if you were fucking married and shit. And you ain't no motherfucking married. You don't got to deal with that shit. And I hate when motherfuckers get on here and be like, oh, they was dealing with somebody in between a relationship. Who the fuck gives a fuck? Who the fuck are you? Bill Nye the Science Guy? Fuck you. Like, you don't know what a motherfucker went through to where they go find comfort in somebody else. You understand? Because a lot of shit that men do be really mentally abusive, yo. And mental abuse is actually the worst because it tears down your self-esteem. Bro, I was like 80 pounds. You feel what I'm saying? But look at me now. Look at me, glowing in every motherfucking thing. And I've been glowing. And that glow ain't never gonna motherfucking give up. It ain't gonna stop. I ain't going back to no motherfucking body that treated me like trash. Anybody. I don't give a fuck who you are. I'm not going back. You wanted to play those little stupid ass games? I got a bigger one. You understand? I got a bigger one. I sat back and watched a motherfucker break my heart. It's a difference. I watched 2 motherfuckers do it right in my face and thought it was funny. You know? So you get back what you dish out. You might even find somebody that's better than me, but you're never going to find another me. Just like a motherfucker's never going to find another you. Everybody has their own personal quality that other people, they just can't. I don't give a fuck if a motherfucker wear their hair like mine, go get their face done like mine, go get their teeth fixed, go get their ass done, go get their titties smaller. I don't give a fuck what you do. You ain't me. And I had to realize that because I was insecure and didn't even realize that I was insecure until a motherfucker told me one day, bitch, you got to be crazy. You bad as a motherfucker. You know, I used to think I had to get a big old butt. And I used to think I had to, you know, be a certain size to get what I want. I ain't never used my looks to get shit. Because if I can use my looks, I wouldn't be where the fuck I'm at. Trust and believe that, because I don't operate like that. So before you go judging people, understand their story and understand what they went through. And it's way more on top of that than I can say. But I'm kind of past that chapter now. You know what I'm saying? I go to a therapist. My therapist knows every fucking thing. And a lot of people, they love me, regardless of who don't like me. It's a small amount of few people that don't like me. And guess what? I don't give a fuck. And every day, I'm not going to give a fuck. I'm going to wake up with a smile. I'm going to drink my motherfucking coffee. I'm going to attend to my kids, and I'm going to do what the fuck I need to do. And you're just going to be mad because I don't have time to sit in the ambiance of your negativity. I just don't. I do tarot because it's a healing thing for me. It's therapy for me. You understand? And a lot of people, they do like tarot, but a lot of people, they use it in the wrong manner. Just like people use voodoo and shit. You think I'm over this motherfucker doing voodoo in a goddamn shelter? You out your fucking mind. Even when I had my own place, you out your fucking mind. Now, white candles, I love white candles. Because it brought so much angelic presence in my home. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably the only thing that I miss, my little white candles and shit that smell like motherfucking vanilla. You feel me? But other than that, like, you gotta move on from certain shit. Just like one day, I'm gonna move on from this. Regardless. I ain't gonna be on this motherfucker forever. I'm just not. You know? And another thing, be careful who you help. Because the same people that you help be the same motherfuckers that stab you in your back. The same people that don't even realize you're the reason why they even got as far as they got. But you just keep being a good person. No matter how many times a motherfucker stabbed me. I done walked away and people done stabbed me in my back. A motherfucker done stabbed me in my back before I even had a chance to walk away, because they was already doing readings and doing weird ass shit. People already was doing weird ass shit trying to figure it out. But you gotta realize who you are as a person. You can't let your lower self get the best of you. You feel what I'm saying? You can't let jealous, hate, and envy get the best of you. Let a motherfucker move on, bro. Because if that motherfucker loved you like that, they wouldn't have never done you like that. It wouldn't have been no reason for them to do you like that. Alright? So, keep it cute. You know? Make sure you get up every motherfucking day and thank God for waking your ass up, because you have purpose. Because I used to be one of them ones, and regardless of what I look like, looks don't mean shit, bro. People still go through shit. You understand? All right. Now I'm going to the reading.